Rolling, my love, if I'm finding you and you are finding me, it means we are energetically aligned. I call on your spirit team only of the highest high and only of love and light. I call on Archangel Michael with your shield and your sword. Please guard and protect this space. Transmute all energy to love and light. Okay, my loves. All right, we have the Six of Cups. This is going to be for the water signs, my love. Water signs. So let's see what's coming in for the water signs. Water signs. Lots of anxiety right now. Lots of changes I'm getting, or like resistance to changes. There's a lot of like old memories, past life, early childhood memories coming up for you right now. Let's see here, my love. Oh, okay. Page of Wands here, and we're heading. All of these memories coming up, which is a huge release. I am seeing a release. It was a source of a lot of anxiety, a lot of these memories, a lot of things coming up. I'm seeing a lot of like old stuff, like old traumas, things like that. I'm seeing that there is a release. You have successfully released that, or you are successfully releasing like right now. You are being acknowledged by spirit for all the hard work that you're doing in your energetic field, in your mind, in your heart, in your body. That you are in fact releasing this. We have the Judgment card. Look at that beautiful imagery of release right there. And with that, you are finally in a space of like it's like a second, third, fourth, fifth ascension, depending on the person, but it's another ascension. This is another awakening, I should say. They're showing me how you are able to see things now, that the wounded inner child is free. The wounded inner child is free. And you're able to see things from a different perspective. And this perspective is allowing for you to help people. Your heart is no longer hardened, is what I'm getting. Okay, let's see here. Five of Swords. Yeah, you've released a lot of this like anxiety. Even though the Nine of Swords came out in the upright, this is like what you went through, right? The Five of Swords in reverse, there's like forgiveness here. There's a release. There's no more confusion. It's like, I understand why I had to go through that. Now it's a matter of really stepping into who you are and dealing with like maybe a little bit of the fears that comes with that. So with those fears, with some of those fears, that's what's going on. It's like, well, how do I move forward now? Because you've always been in the cycle of not being in your purpose. So you're like, how do I step into my purpose now? You have the Strength card coming out in reverse, and they're saying, yeah, like you do need some encouragement. So here's your encouragement, my love. You can do it. You are strong and you are courageous. You are brave, and you didn't go through any of that stuff for nothing. All of those things that you went through was extremely, extremely difficult, caused by a toxic feminine. Doesn't have to be a woman, can be a man, can be non-binary. Again, this is just energy. But that trauma that you went through was caused by a toxic feminine energy. So if you've also been wondering like, okay, where else do I need to go in order to heal? They're saying work on your divine feminine energy. Heal the inner feminine energy. You may have been somebody who like has been triggered by a specific like characteristic or trait of other people where you just said, not going to do it. It reminds you, they're saying that we're going to tie this connection to you for you. It reminds you of this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. It reminds you of the person who was the cause of a lot of hardship, abuse is what I'm hearing. And the reason why you have a hard time trusting and being strong, like you have a hard time with strength around this toxic feminine energy. The toxic feminine energy that is coming in that I'm seeing is also wanting to be healed, but you're ahead of them. So you're farther along in the journey. This other energy does not want to be stuck in that energy that's coming into your life. Ooh, this kind of took a turn. Okay, so they are not wanting to be stuck in this energy. They also want to grow, but they are going off of your example. They don't know why. They don't know why. They know that you're trustworthy. They also know that you're ahead in your emotional intelligence and maturity. And they can't quite put their finger on it. Four of Wands in reverse. I'm getting some kind of past life with this card here. Have known each other for several past lives. We're going to move to a different deck, they said. Okay, let's do that. Okay. Okay, let's pull a couple cards here from these playing card decks. Yeah, and here's this. Yeah, they're also in that energy. Nine of Wands. Sorry, Nine of Swords, excuse me. Which is also the card that came out here in the Light Seers deck. So we have the, you're further ahead. This is in the past for you. This is something that they're still transitioning through. This is something they're still transitioning through for themselves. You've already healed this, or you're further along in your healing with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I'm just getting massive past life. And this other person that's coming into your life, we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. This other energy is having, or the other person in your life, they are having a hard time leaving this type of like, it's like this very selfish and jealous, manipulative, I mean, we could say narcissistic, like they're just very controlling. It's like a very controlling energy. They're having a really hard time leaving this other energy. Whereas you have already left all of that yeah, see, look at that. The Tower is coming out in reverse. You've left this in the past already. You've already started your Fool's Journey. You've started fresh. You've started new. And for them, I have these two cards here. For this other person, it's like a friend of yours, like an acquaintance or a new friend, something like that. It's like very fresh, very new. It's stagnant. It's not moving. There's no, like, no rewards have been harvested here. So there's no, there's just like the feeling of stagnancy, and they want to move forward. They were like, how do I make this first step? Albeit very slowly and cautiously, not really sure how to do it, but how do I do it? And they're looking to you for an example. Now, this person isn't really sure if they can trust you. Spirit taking the words right out of my mouth. They're not really sure if they can trust you because, again, the relationship is very new, but they have a feeling inside of them where they're just like, I feel like I can trust them. I feel like this person is from my past life. I feel like I can trust them. Look at that. The cards are coming out the same. I feel like I can trust them. So for my water signs, you guys are going through a lot right now where you're releasing a lot. You're going through a massive change. You're going through like new life here. You are definitely stepping into your role as a light worker, a front runner, an example, a good example. And you're showing people around you, even if it is just one person, that one person affects so many other hundreds of people, you should know. Just like you affect so many other hundreds of people, it is so important that you continue your journey and that you continue doing what you've been doing. We're going to pull one of these other cards here. Because the thing is that like you are extremely trustworthy. This other person does not know why you're trustworthy, but they know that you are. And they can feel some kind of excitement in here where they're just like, I don't know how, but I do know. And this person, while they like may not be very experienced trusting their intuition, they're trusting it with you. Veiled. And this person is very veiled. So you're really not. The veil is, I mean, it can't be completely gone, but it's extremely, extremely thin. So for you, my love, that veil, you're lifting the veil for other people. So you just got to keep going. I hope this helps you. I love you.